Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. Today we are looking at ticker symbol YELP. This is Yelp. I'm sure you have heard of them before. I have. If you have not, no shame. We're gonna look at this chart. We're gonna see if the stock is worth $35, if it should be worth 40, or if it should be worth less than 35. We're gonna see what institutions and hedge funds are doing. We'll also look at the balance sheet, checking the assets and liabilities, making sure liabilities are not overpowering assets. And we are going to look at some advanced charting on Thinkorswim. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. So, looking at this chart, it is very evident that there is this high level of resistance at 48.78. It's tried to break it twice, it's so since 2015, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's tried to break it 9 times. No luck. And we also have this triangle. Is it a wedge or triangle? At this angle, I would say it's a triangle, a descending triangle. It failed up here and it's failed in the triangle. I definitely think we get to the 30s for sure. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. And I feel confident because we had some trouble here breaking out. Once we did break out, it got rejected, failed in here, and it tried to break out twice again. No luck. So I think 30s is good opportunity. And then maybe, does it get back down to the teens? I don't know. Let's look a little bit further for some more information. RSI seems pretty neutral. Momentum seems neutral. Money flows actually looks like it's going down. And our relative momentum indicator also downward, but in the neutral zone. Looking at sales, 1.34 billion. I mean, this is just a beautiful crescendo. Look at this. Whoop. A nice little Nike swish almost, like a whoop. Shares are being naturally and organically accumulated. You can see they are going down over time. EPS a little bit volatile, but overall up and to the right, which is what we like to see. We're gonna look at my handy dandy stock price projection calculator, which gives us a good idea of where the stock is going. Let's take a look at some high level data points here. Gross margin 88%. That is unheard of. Forward PE, it's 15 is our sweet spot, but 17 is doable compared to our current PE of 22. Quick ratio is a 3, which is fantastic. Anything over a 1 is great, and a 3 is exceptional. Earnings per share in the past 5 years and sales past 5 years, that just goes to show that this company is resilient, whether you like them or not, or use them. I don't know if, yeah, I'm not sure if Yelp does delivery. I'm not really 100% sure what Yelp does. We're just looking at the data points, the financials, the charts. That will tell us if this is a good investment. Institutions own 94%. That is crazy. It's a lower kind of float. Really high average volumes. I just want to check. Okay. It looks like volumes have really tapered off compared to 2016, 2017, 2018. It's gotten pretty quiet over time. Sales are going up stealthily, I guess. We're going to run my calculation here and see what the projected stock price could be. So let's go ahead and zero some of these lines out really quickly. All right, so their market cap is 2,430 million. They do 114,500,000 in income, which is great. They do 1,360 million in sales. Good for them. Let's check out their cash. Looks like they have a great cash position and low debt. Let's check this out. I do want to see. So this year they did 332 million in first quarter or Q1. Last year they did 312, so they're up 20 million year over year, which is pretty good. About not 10%, a little bit under 10%. Still really good. Cash, they do have 428 million, which is 428 million, 290,000. And our debt is right here, 38 million, 10,000. Okay, and I just want to take a quick peek at these other items. So total assets 993 billion. Assets are going down. Liabilities going up. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? No, but really, what is up with that? So assets dwarf liabilities 3.5 to 1. Basically, for every liability, they have 3.5 assets. That's great. Um, Typically, I like to see the CEO buying and the C-suite directors buying. This tells me that the stock is still too expensive, which further vindicates me for the stock price. I think going back below 30. But let's finish up my stock price calculation. So they have 64,620,000 shares. So this is a potential stock price of 60. Where'd it go? $66. That's basically a 100% move from here. If this stock price is basically valued at 100% or 50% discount, institutions, and I'm just going to get this, I should have got this loading earlier. If this stock is undervalued by 50%, which would be a 100% move, I would think institutions probably own over 115%, 110%. We're going to find out here in just a moment. While we wait for that, let's chart it out. Yelp. Oh man, my past self. I love my past self. Okay, so 31. Here's like this is a springboard right here. So I think 31, and we're gonna go from 101.75 to 1289. Perfect. All right. Yeah, so we're coming to an apex right here. Basically, the stock is going to tap down here and maybe make a move up, or it's going to fall right through here. um, and let's just see what we get out of here. 1289 to this high, which is 48.99. 48.99. One more, one more, one more. That's good enough. Yeah. Okay, so even further, yep, this is like we've got this resistance here, we've got support, we've got support. 31, I think, is reasonable. And wow, yeah. This 31 seems like a pivotal spot. If institutions and hedge funds are loading this, I think I want to start a position at 31. All right, so old data says 94%. Let's get some big number here. 108. That's pretty big. That's a 14% increase. All right, Prescott decreased a lot. They decreased 68%. Vanguard decreased 2.9%. Jeremy Stoppelman decreased 14%. BlackRock increased less than 1%. So with all those the main big Vanguard, BlackRock, and then we got Prescott and Jeremy, with these guys essentially decreasing, and the ownership institutions and hedge funds ownership went up 14%. Sorry, that was very slurred. Um, it makes me believe that a lot of the smaller hedge funds and institutions are definitely adding. Um, we're gonna go ahead and I do apologize. We're gonna look at the yearly. And what I want to see on the yearly is the momentum. Okay, so we got the yearly chart to load. Um, there is not a whole lot of conviction here to go long at the moment. In terms of the stock price for the year, I mean, it's at the low of the year so far. Its performance is it's down 24% this year. Institutions and hedge funds are buying. I personally like this. Their gross margins are absolutely insane. They're making 1.36 billion and they're 90 times 36. They're doing well. Like they're doing well. Um, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, if you bought this back in 2013, you're about break even right now. But 2013 looked a lot different than 2023 and 2024. So personally, I actually do like this one. I would consider a position. I'm going to create an alert and I'm going to watch it under 30 and I'm going to add to it if it goes 30. Yeah. So, I think overall I like this one. And again, I really like it because great gross margins, great cash on hand, debt, they're paying off their debt pretty significantly. Low float, sales are growing, EPS turning around. I mean, this is a really attractive stock, in my opinion. Um, and I let's just checking out other data points here. Yeah. Let's wait till it gets to 30. Yeah. And then if it does get to 30, we're gonna wait and see if it can bottle on here or if it's gonna fall down towards the teens. We'll really see, but I mean, I'm liking this a lot. This is a very low risk, high reward play. If you scale in very slowly, very small dollar amounts at the beginning, and then once it starts to stabilize and you're feeling more confident, and the stock price is proving that it could be turning around imminently, slowly increasing the amount. So I like this one. I'm going to add to it if it gets below 30 and I watch it for a little bit and we'll see. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Consider liking, leaving a comment, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.